Right, hello, and I'm here with...
Manhattan! Yes.
That's right, it's his first appearance on a video.
Yeah, I've been doing stuff that you would not be able to realise before, but now I am here.
Yeah, he's a bit of a behind-the-scenes guy, but very important to the channel. And you know, which videos should we make is basically what Manhattan does for us.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
Yeah.
the secret boss, the boss of the underworld, as I like to put it.
Yeah,
So let's get straight into Blender,
Yeah,
because
'cause
Vincent has something to show me.
yeah, I'm gonna show you and Manhattan how to use Blender effectively, really, and just how to start off using it as a beginner. Right, so should we start by adding an object?
Yeah, I know how to do that. Add mesh, and then you can add any of those, really.
Yeah, so if you click on add, then
Yeah.
you can choose like a plane. That's basically just a flat
Ooh,
square.
what's monkey?
Now that's one of the jokes that Blender put in.
Ah, awesome. Let's make a model just out of monkeys.
Okay, this is the monkey. To go into edit mode, which basically allows you to change the object, you hit tab. Now you see that we can edit each of these vertices individually. We just right click. That's to select in Blender, not left.
Oh, that's got a mohican.
And we can go into edge select, so we can select edges instead of vertices.
And face select, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I know my 3D maths. I'm quite good with this kind of thing.
The vertices are just corners, if you're wondering.
Yeah, like, you know, boom. I'm just stood up and now I'm like making arm motions now.
Yeah, he's a bit crazy on Manhattan, he is.
Oh, you cannot call it that.
Okay, what else are we going to show them?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's show them. Let's look at down the barrel of a gun. Nah, only
That's just
kidding.
a reference to another video of mine.
Instead, perhaps maybe we could show them how to add like an extrude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not too sure how you extrude, but I know you can do it.
I'm glad you asked.
I've seen your Let's Blends. I know these things.
So, extruding is a really cool tool that you use.
You need to use it.
Yeah, basically it's essential.
Use it or die.
Now, to select a loop,
Yeah.
which is like this thing on the top here, you just hit Alt and then select it, and you can see it selects this loop here. Then you just Shift to select multiple vertices.
I'm somewhat confused, I have to admit.
Just hit Shift and then right.
Yeah.
Multiple vertices. So if we hit 3 on the numpad, that takes us into side view.
Side view, then there's top view and front view. I'm guessing as well.
And I prefer going into orthographic view, which is what you use when you're modelling. I find it easiest. Perspective is like what we see as humans.
Do you do your rendering in perspective?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can change it to orthographic if you wish. So to extrude, you just hit E.
And bam. Can't you rotate it though? Otherwise it'll just be kind of like a bit pointless.
So you can rotate this.
Oh, that looked like an iceberg. Oh, there might be a cute little baby polar bear.
Don't get Manhattan started on polar bears. So you can scale this up.
Oh, it looks like a minecart kind of, doesn't it? Like it
Also looks like a hopper. Kind of.
It reminds me of like chemistry. Oh, don't get me started on that lesson. I loved it.
So if we go into hit 7 to go into top view.
Yeah, because 7's at the top of the numpad.
Exactly. Then we hit rotate 45. We can do something cool like that.
That actually looks like a dice, a 16-sided dice, except it'd be kind of biased.
Yeah. Now you can add a point between two vertices. If
like a midpoint or just at any old point.
It's mid because it's called subdivide.
Subdivide. Can you subdivide into like 3 or number of cuts?
Yeah.
I was right.
And that would add 2 points between them here.
Yeah.
And now you see that this face on the top has now more than 4 edges.
Yeah, it's not very efficient, is it?
Well, not for a game, because everything has to be triangles in a game.
Yeah.
And
In case you don't know, I'm an avid gamer. Love games.
Yeah.
I've played them all my life.
Alright, that's enough on modelling. We're now going to get on to
Texturing or
Yeah.
unwrapping or...
materials we'll go for.
Oh, isn't there like a cloud material?
It's materials like what the surface looks like. So we can change, diffuse is the colour of the object, we can give it a nice red.
Crimson.
And specular is the colour,
Yeah, it's all shiny,
Yeah.
isn't it?
it's the colour that it will reflect.
Yes. Oh, I still can't get Oriana off my mind. That was, by the way, a 3D model of a woman, and Vincent here made it all specular.
Yeah, very shiny.
I don't really want to even talk about what that could mean.
So,
Don't you always use Hemi though for your light?
now hemi is for like an area, but
Yeah.
point is, it's like a, it's kind of a point.
Point!
Yeah, that's the only way to explain it really.
It's kind of like a soldier in the army.
Now I just hit 0 on the numpad there, and then if we select the camera we can
Yeah.
look through the camera
Yeah.
and hit F12 to render.
Oh, beautifully rendered.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible, but still.
The thing was, the bottom of it was all in total shadow. You might want to try and combat that.
Yeah, I'll move the lamp, that should fix the problem.
Can it get down to there?
I think so, yeah. And you can see, hopefully, that it's reflecting a green colour. Maybe not too well.
Green? I can't, and
But
I'm with
it should
you.
be. Just hit F11 to go back into the 3D view.
Yeah.
And that takes us on to the different views here.
Oh, before you do that, can you just show them smooth shading? I don't
Yeah.
think you've shown them that.
Smooth, you see how this has hard edges here? Well, smooth, just hit that.
And it makes it look a lot higher poly than it is.
Yeah, because of the lack of hard edges where you can easily tell where the edges are.
Yeah.
When you smooth it, it looks like there are more vertices there. Very useful for games and stuff like that.
It's especially important if you're modelling a sphere.
Yeah,
I know that. I mean, I was modelling a sphere earlier on today. I was modelling one just this morning.
and yeah, subdivide, we'll go on to that now. I was talking about high poly. That basically means, you know, like more edges, make it more detailed.
Is the poly number the number of vertices, faces, or edges?
The poly is the face. So high poly is more faces. Now, subdivide.
Doesn't that make triangles higher poly than squares? Because like each square's 2 triangles.
Yeah, a higher poly would actually, if you triangulated it, would be higher poly. Now, subdivide, basically it adds vertices in the midpoints between the other two and smooths them. So,
that looks lovely.
yeah,
That looks kind of like, I'm not sure what, or maybe a pedestal. It looks like a pear actually from that angle. What could we foreshadow from this, Vincent?
I'm not foreshadowing.
Oh, you've got to love foreshadowing. That's an old anecdote
Yeah.
from English.
So if we put it onto flat here, we can see how the subdividing works. And we've smoothed it a bit more there.
Yeah, very, very smooth.
Now make sure you hit apply, otherwise when you go back into edit mode it'll just be the same object as before.
I got the smooth moves, baby. I'm from America.
Yeah, Manhattan loves America, don't you?
Oh, well, that's kind of where I got the name from,
Yeah.
in case you can't tell. If we've got any viewers in New York, and I think we might.
Yeah, I think we have you now.
yeah, like give us a like. That's a Manhattan.
And this is the preview here, we can switch it to monkey if you so desire. If we change it to blue, and that just shows that it will reflect a different colour.
It actually looks a bit different now.
Hmm.
Is it just me or is it different? Is it like more bluey?
Yeah, it is actually.
Ah.
What should we show them next?
I was thinking maybe everyone's favourite, maybe some texturing.
Texturing, alright.
Oh, we should have had that. That would have been an awesome thing to texture, like, with...
That's
Quickly make us a model, please.
okay. I think... Actually, we'll just stick
What about
with...
a Taurus? Like, texturing a Taurus?
I think the monkey would be slightly more interesting.
Yeah, but, like, a Taurus. It's such a magnificent name.
Fine, we'll add a Taurus Manhattan.
It's just a bit of variation. Entertain the viewers. They love a bit of variation. Don't you all love viewers? Oh, you don't love viewers, you love Tauruses.
So we can see that...
Little slip of the tongue there.
Yeah. The Taurus isn't in the middle. So we just say Alt-G, and that will put it in the middle.
Donuts.
Now, in order to texture something...
You need to...
unwrap it.
Yes. Now, you don't have to unwrap it, but it makes it a hell of a lot nicer.
Yeah. So we just make a new image. This will be the canvas for the texturing.
By the way, do you know who I idolise in life?
What?
Dorothy.
Oh, not Dorothy the Cass.
I've got a bit of a rude joke about her, but I won't tell you it now. But I'm pretty sure everyone can figure that one out.
So if you just hit U, make sure you've got the whole object selected, and that will unwrap it. Now, if you haven't seen my other videos...
I think it's Let's Blender Shield 2 and Let's Blender Bow 3 that involve unwrapping.
Unwrapping?
And probably Let's Blender Musket eventually, when you get round to it.
Yeah. You haven't made any videos.
It's not my fault. I'm not going to talk about my parents, but we all know what they're like.
Yeah. So if we
Fascists.
if we just hit U with the whole object selected, now Smart UV Project, that will do it for you. That's what we're gonna do. And that saves us marking the seams by ourselves. Now,
in episode 3 and 4, we saw him texture it and crazy bump it.
Yeah.
Are you going to be going through the same processes here or not, Vincent?
No, I'll just be doing the texturing in Blender. So, this is what it looks like in flat.
Oh, it looks like the rings one through Taurus to rule them all.
So now that we've got the canvas for the texture, we just change from edit mode to texture paint.
Yeah. Oh, I remember weight painting.
So now you see here.
Oh, it's like you're brushing the texture on.
Exactly, that's what it is.
What colours are we going for then? Make it more vivid than that. That's like a really light blue.
Okay. We can change the strength up.
Or the radius.
Yep. Oh.
Now always remember, whoever's watching, 2 pi times the radius is the circumference.
Exactly. Just remember that.
Yeah. Manhattan is good at that kind of thing.
Yeah, he's our mathematician, aren't you?
Yeah, and data analyst.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like the banker, like, you could just imagine me starting a bank, couldn't you?
So, you see, as we paint it on, it's shown live onto the texture we've got here.
Changing.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Yeah, Blender is magic.
Ah, maybe that's what RJ should do then.
We can change the colour.
Yeah.
Give it a nice red.
I'm a good friend of RJ.
Yeah, RJ's a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah, good lad at heart.
Okay.
Does it blend along the edges, or is it just hard, like, edges of colour?
It depends.
It looks a bit like a political map, like the Democrats and the Republicans.
I've got it on full strength, so they won't kind of merge together.
Full strength!
Manhattan's getting a bit violent.
What? You cannot lay that charge on me, brother.
Brother, who do you think you're calling me?
Oh wait, I'm not the other dude.
No, we can paint with colours, but we can also paint with an image. So if we go on the
visual images, what visual images can we come up with here?
What would you suggest?
Oh, I don't know. Some cubism or some what do you call it? Oh yes, surrealism. Or some northeast images. Make sure they're primary data though. I don't want no secondary. Ooh, clouds. Paint some clouds on.
Yeah, I think we'll stick with the image.
Marble.
Image or movie.
Marble.
Make sure you got the brush selected up there, and just hit open. Now you can choose any image you want, really.
And then I rip your heart open.
So let's see what I've got in my...
Oh, you've got some bow.
I think I'll go and... Wait.
There better not be any naughty downloads in there. I know what you're like.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Oh, iron.
Iron.
What, iron as in ions? Are you going to start spouting all of that about isotopes next?
Now, if you're a keen watcher, you'll notice this is the same texture used on the shield. So now,
and I am a keen watcher. I'm not only the man in the inside. I'm also their biggest fan. Oh, isn't that right?
Yeah. So now that we've got the iron texture selected, we can just paint it on like that.
Don't paint it all on. We want some red and blue.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a... You missed a bit.
I'll get that right now.
Take point, soldier.
So do you think that's enough for a beginner to know?
Well, we can always... Well, you can always do more. I mean, I can't because this is a one-off. Although I hope to record more in the future. I'd love to get involved. If you do like me, then you can leave a like or a comment.
Yeah. So we're gonna say goodbye now, and thank you for watching.
If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, or even do the golden button of favourite.
Alright, see you later.